Hey YouTubers, what's going on today? I've got the project that I've been working on for a while. I did a live video a few days ago and apologized for not posting anything in the meantime of like the rest of the wiring, or I don't even know if I got any of the wiring in into that video, into those videos at the beginning. But basically what had happened was this camera here, you hold it over here on this side, and the mic is also on this side, so you can accidentally cover up the mic, kind of like I'm doing right now, and then it ends up screwing up your video, and then you just don't have a video. But real quick here, I'll show you what I've got going on. I'm cleaning the surfaces right now with some carb cleaner and a polishing wheel over there, and then I am going to I think I'm going to put this on today. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to. Everything looks good on the heads, nothing too out of the ordinary. Of course I'll wipe everything down, clean everything out, but this is not the end-all be-all engine as I thought it would end up being for the truck. I got the truck parked over here now. Like I say, it's been a while since I've posted. It's actually winter time still, the last time I did a video. Let me switch back over here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set the camera up. I just wanted to make a real quick note. When you're polishing with a polish wheel, like I am right now, since this is metal and it's on metal, it'll actually mess the metal up if you push too hard. So always kind of don't push hard, just kind of lightly go over it. So that's my tip of the day right there. Alright, so I've polished it up pretty good. Of course, about the only way I'd get any better than that is if I did it with a or had it machined. And I'm not going to have it machined because, like I say, this isn't the end-all be-all engine. This is just to get me by until I get my new engine. I am going to stick with the L31 Vortec, mainly because I've got a computer, done most of my wiring harness. I might actually do some more work on that today. I trimmed everything out that isn't needed, like the EGR, well, yeah, EGR, the emissions stuff that isn't needed anymore. There's a couple O2 sensors, all that stuff. And since I showed you guys that I'm doing electric fans, I actually already did the harness for them. It's over there on the bench. Basically, the way I'm doing that harness, or the way it's set up is it's that those fans are GM fans, and they're set up in a parallel series fashion where they'll run in series. So that means one fan will be linked to the other to give half of the voltage to one of the or both of the fans. And then when it runs in parallel, it gives full voltage to both fans and it runs full speed. So it'll run half speed and then full speed. So I used the GM wiring diagram on how they wired those fans up with the relays, and I wired my own relays up. So I wanted to do something just a little bit different as well, since I'm eventually going to have air conditioning. I wanted to make sure that the air conditioning would trigger the fans to come on low, and then when the vehicle reaches the operating temperature that would normally kick the fans on low, it'll kick the fans up on high. I decided to do it that way so that I could, so that I knew that I was getting good cooling. The problem is the year of this engine, the cooling fans don't trigger by the computer. The computer wasn't programmed to ever have cooling fans. It was programmed to have one auxiliary fan, I guess, so I should back up there and correct myself. It was programmed to have one auxiliary fan, and that auxiliary fan doesn't really have any function until about 240 degrees. And I didn't want anything like that. I wanted them to kick on at lower temperatures, like right about the time that the thermostat opens, and then the other one about 10 to 15 degrees after the thermostat opens if it needed to get that high. So what I found is BMW makes a temperature switch that'll do that. So I'm going to end up having to put another port in here. I think I'm going to end up drilling it over here on this side, because I don't think there's going to be anything in the way. There might be. Might have to check on that, but I want to put it over here on this side, and if not, then I'll get one of the spacers that goes in between this, and this is broke. I'm going to have to get a new one, but it goes in between that and this, and it has a tap. I'd have to retap it because the BMW uses metric threads instead of standard threads, but there's that. So, alright, well, I'm going to get back to it.